Hi, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to day 15 of 30 days of sketches and Scraptember. Thanks for joining me again, I really appreciate it. So today is day 15, we're at the halfway mark and I'm quite proud of myself for having 15 videos done and 15 layouts done for my starting of YouTube. I hope you're enjoying them. I really would appreciate any feedback at all. Please feel free to leave a comment down below. Anything at all that you think I might be able to do better or change, and I'm really grateful for any feedback. So, get on to day 15. Today's sketch is this one, and it is by Laura Creates, and there's an Instagram address if you want to go and check that out. Today's Scraptember prompt is a pattern paper background, which I quite enjoy doing frequently. It looks like they've used sort of a graph chart paper for the background. There's a square with 4 photos, a circular element and lots of florals. And then there's this sort of quilt patch sort of decoration at the top, and it looks like the layout is matted. I'm doing something a little bit different today. I'm actually scrapbooking this, and it will turn out to be a gift for Chris's grandma in Russia. So it's basically a message that he wrote for her birthday. So I'm going to do that along with a picture of her. And I decided to pull out Coca Vanilla Studio. So I have got mostly Happiness out, but I've also pulled out Unforgettable. And then I've still got this brand new collection kit, which I bought second hand because it's quite old, 2015. And this one is Free Spirit. I don't think I'm going to be using it, but I've pulled it out anyway. I'm very much leaning towards Happiness. I've created my own title, which is a Russian word, and I did that on Cricut and layered it up, and I've used Happiness for that. That basically means grandma, I think, or granny, something like that in Russia. Obviously, I couldn't have thickers with the letters for that one. I have got the ephemera pack for Happiness, some of it anyway, and I've also pulled out Unforgettable. And then I have the 6x8 paper stacks and a load of the stickers. I've basically got Happiness, Unforgettable, Wild at Heart, More Than Words, Daydream, and Love Always. I've pulled all the stickers out, but not all the paper, just in case I want to pull anything in. It's going to be quite a simple, quick layout. So I'm going to get the first beginnings of it started, then we'll pop back to see where we're up to. So I've got the basics down. I did in the end go with Happiness, and I have matted the layout on the floral side of this paper. Ordinarily, I love this. I would have gutted the middle of it, but because it's for a gift and Chris's mum is taking it with her to Russia next week, I didn't want to have that gutted part, so I've left it full, and I have got a few others, so that's absolutely fine. I printed this slightly bigger because I thought that the other one was a little bit too small, and I've got the 3x3 photo here that I printed 4x4 and cut down so I could get it on. The idea was for the title to come down here. However, I've just realised that the photo probably needs to move slightly up, so I'm hoping, yeah, that will move okay. So if I want the title to go probably here, let's say we're going to put the photo about there. Does that look straight-ish? Yes, I think that looks good. Just checking by holding it up. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So I'm going to get the title down here, and I'm going to put the title across slightly. I want it to only slightly overlap there. I'm not going to stick it down just yet. Now, I did wonder about pulling in a little doily, but I don't think I'm going to do that. A, because you're not going to actually see much of it at all, and when I've layered florals, so no, we'll leave that. Doilies are something I bought when I first started scrapping months and months, even a year or two ago, and to be honest, I never used them. So I'm now just going to dig into the happiness, see if you can see that, yeah, happiness die cuts, and as I say, I'm mostly using the florals. And what the idea is, I just want to layer up a lot of them. So that can go there. And then I'm going to layer this one here. And I will pop another one just on top of there. Then we could have this one coming there. Just roughly lay this out for a moment. Fact, I'm going to pop that one there. So I am roughly following this sketch. I've got my title down here, it's just much bigger, and I'm putting a few florals here. I don't have the large circular element, and I'm probably not going to sew around it either. I'm also going to leave out these patchwork parts up here. I just think it doesn't need it, so I'm not going to do it. And that's one of the great things about a sketch. You can pick and choose parts of it that work for you. You don't have to use every single part of it. And that is what I'm doing today. So I'm going to layer some of those tassels up. Then we'll pop this on top of there, which I think works because you know what that says. You can see that that is an A. Or maybe I do need something slightly smaller. Let's have a look. What about this? No, I think I quite like that one. So I'm just digging through really. I do have, you'll notice that some of them are duplicated. I did have 2 packs of the ephemera, but I did use a lot on one layout. Can't remember which layout that was. It was before I started sharing my layouts. The best. I don't really want to put any phrases on it, obviously, because his granny is Russian. So then down here, I think I'm just going to end up layering a couple down like so. I mustn't forget I do have the sticker sheets. Okie doke. So I'm just going to continue doing this. I'm going to actually stick these down just so we can get a bit of movement on it. And I can see where we're up to. Then we'll pop back and finish it off. Everything you see on the page now is stuck down, and I'm actually really happy with how this is looking. So I've got this cluster up here, and then I've added an extra little cluster here and a few bits here. Now I want to try and cluster a little bit down here just to go around the title there, but I did try and do it and got a bit lost with what I was doing, so I've got adhesive here, there and everywhere. Okay, so I'm going to pop that there. So I've got that there now. I think it's looking okay. It's looking really nice actually, let's be honest. So I'm not far off saying this is complete. I just want to check a couple of the other pages, sticker pages, just to make sure there's nothing else that could maybe be layered up. But I think that's gonna do it. It's a little bit of a different kind of layout. Something completely different for me. I'm not sure. Well, I have scrapbooked other things actually. I've scrapbooked maps and stuff, but I've never scrapbooked anything like this. And it's nice to do something a little bit different. And it's a little bit special because I know Babushka will watch this when Chris's mum travels to Russia next week, as well as Chris's mum. So hello to both of them. Um, I have stuck to the sketch sort of. It was certainly the inspiration behind the layout, and then I took it my own way according to what I wanted to do. I have left out this part and the circular element, but everything else is pretty much here. It's, like I said, completely different, but really enjoyed it. Let me know what you think down below. Do you scrapbook things other than photographs often, or are you just a purely photograph scrapbooker? And as I said at the beginning of the video, please do let me know down below anything that you think I could do better or change. I completely appreciate that the format that I'm doing my videos in is very different to other people. I'm not doing voiceovers or anything like that. So any feedback you can offer would be greatly appreciated. Just whilst I am finishing this, I'm just checking once more the sticker sheets because we all know I am more is more. So I have just seen this little arrow. So I would like to get this arrow in somewhere. Perhaps up there, just as a little bit of added interest. And I think that's probably going to do it. As I said at the start, I don't really want to add any phrases, just because obviously they're all in English. Let's double check this chipboard sheet. Yeah, no. I think I'm happy with how this is looking. I don't think there's anything else for us to add. And we all know that when I say that, there's always one extra thing. And I'm actually going to add a little butterfly up there. Just because why not? Now I would like to add another butterfly, but I'm just checking and I don't think I have. Oh, I have a pink one there. And for all the people from Dotty About Flair especially, and especially a shout out for Jean, here is a pink layout. Because I very rarely scrap with pink, and I very rarely scrap with pink where it is the primary colour. So I'm really impressed with myself for this one, and hopefully Babushka, I don't even know if I'm saying that right, hopefully she loves the result. Oh, that doesn't look right there. I'm sure she will, and I've enjoyed creating it, and I'm so pleased that I was able to combine it with a sketch for 30 days. So thanks so much for joining me for day 15, the halfway mark. I will be back tomorrow for day 16 for another fun sketch. And don't forget to check out everybody else playing along down below because there is tons of inspiration, as well as Christy, Jess, Katie and Laura from 30 Days and Scraptember. And I will see you all back here tomorrow for day 16. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye.